Good morning, class 2. So class 2, today we are going to start chapter 5. Okay, now see, in your book there are 8 chapters. Now after completing chapter 5, again we will go back and we will start the revision from chapter 1. Okay, because we have very few chapters in your book. Now you see, today we are going to start the chapter. The name of the chapter is mouse and input device. So you see, so we are going to start a chapter. The name of the chapter is mouse and input device. Okay, so you see, you have learned already in class 1, mouse is your part of your computer. Okay, so you see, today we are going to learn about detail about mouse. Okay, what is a mouse? Now you know mouse is your input device. In last chapter you have seen. Okay, because it helps you to enter the data into the computer. That's why mouse is known as your input device. Now what is a mouse, how it looks, okay, what we can do. You know that without mouse we cannot do anything. Okay, for making drawing, for writing, for playing game, for listening music, for every purposes we require a mouse. Without mouse we cannot do anything. Okay, without mouse we cannot work in a computer. So you see, first we will see a drawing of a mouse. You see, in a computer you have a mouse, computer mouse. So this is your rough diagram. Now this is a computer mouse, M-O-U-S-E. Okay, this is your mouse. So you see, in the middle, okay, in the middle you have a scroll wheel. Okay, S-C-R-O-L-L, scroll, W-H-E-E-L. Okay, scroll wheel. And after that, this is your right button. Okay, this is your right button, and this is your left button. Okay, so you see a mouse. So this is the middle one through which we can scroll it. This is called scroll wheel. This is your right button, this is your left button. Okay, and this is your wire that you know. Now in some of the mouse you may find that scroll wheel, okay, is not here at the different side. So mouse are of different types. Okay, so in some mouse you will be find the scroll wheel is here. In some mouse, in the old mouse, you can see now we have a 2 button. In some mouse there used to be a 3 button also, but nowadays in most of the mouse you have a 2 button, that is right and left. Now you see, let's start now chapter. So mouse is what? Mouse is nothing but it is a pointing device, okay, which is attached with the computer. Now you see, mouse, it is attached with the computer. So when it is not attached with the computer, we cannot do the work. Okay, so you see, mouse help us to do lots of work in your computer. Now, so do you know why it is called a mouse? The main reason, you have seen at home the mouse is there. So when you see the mouse comes, it has a tail. So here also it has a tail. You see this wire. Okay, this wire is like a tail of a mouse. Okay, so it has a long tail, that is a long wire, that's why it is called a mouse. So it moves very quickly on the screen. So when you hold a mouse, okay, and when you move, you see the mouse will move very quickly on the monitor screen. Okay, and it will help you to do different types of work, that is playing games. You can play game, you can select the game, you can start the game, okay, you can end the game. So you can do lots of activity with the help of your mouse. After that, you can make different types of diagram. Like children, when you went to in class 1, when you used to go to practical, you see, you used to draw. Okay, at that time you used to use this mouse. So without mouse we cannot make a beautiful drawing. Okay, so this mouse help us to make beautiful drawing. Okay, so you see now, so these are the activities. Okay, so many things we can do with the help of a mouse. Today you want to listen to music, you want to select a song, so you can use the help of it, you can use it with the help of your mouse. Okay, so many things are there which we need the help of a mouse to do the work. So without the help of a mouse we cannot perform the tasks, okay, while we are doing any work on a computer. So that's why mouse plays very important role. Okay, now you see there are different types of mouse. Okay, some mouse has 2 button, some mouse has 3 button, and a scroll, okay, 3 button mouse, some are scroll mouse. Okay, so let us see about a scroll mouse. So you see, when you go to buy a mouse, you will find varieties of mouse, 2 button, 3 button mouse, okay, scroll mouse. So how does it work? What is the differences? Okay, so first we are going to see a scroll mouse. Okay, if you have a book, you can see in the page number 38. See, a scroll mouse has a scroll wheel in which the middle of the left and right button, the scroll wheel helps you to move up and down into the page. Now you see, in scroll wheel what happens, it has a scroll wheel in the middle and the left and right button. So you see, this is your left button, this is your right button. So in the middle, okay, there will be a scroll wheel. So the scroll wheel will help you to move the pages. Suppose you want to go up, you want to go down, okay, so up and down, okay, you can, the scroll will help you to move up and down in a page. So you want to see down what you have written, or at the top what you have written of the page. Okay, so you can just move the scroll, you can scroll here and you can see the up and down part of your page, that what you have done, what you have written. Okay, so this is the activities which can be done with the help of your scroll wheel. So the scroll wheel, it helps to look the what is there on the page at the top, okay, what is there in the page, the down. So you can go up, you can go down of the page, and you can see that what you have done, what you have missed, what if you have to do any correction. So everything we can do with the help of this scroll wheel. Okay, so you see this, it uses ball. So in scroll wheel, small ball will be there. Okay, so that ball, when you will touch, at that time the movement of the page, it will go up and down. Okay, now you see one more mouse is there. In scroll mouse only we have optical mouse. You can see the pictures in your page number 39. Okay, it's instead of, it uses light of a ball, the movement of the mouse pointer. So you see in that what happens, in those mouse down there won't be any ball, there will be a light, laser light. Okay, so you can see when you, if you have a mouse at home, you can see that in olden mouse at the down there used to be small ball so that it can roll around it. Okay, but nowadays it does not, instead of that it has a light. That I'm talking about the down portion. So this mouse at the down of the mouse, okay, so in the old mouse there was a small ball, but nowadays there is a light is there, so that light does the work. Okay, now we are going to talk about the mouse pointer. You see children, you do the mouse pointer, you can see the head on the arrow. See, when you, suppose this is your computer monitor. Now when you on the computer, you will see there's a small arrow. Okay, you can see when you move the mouse, you can see there's a small arrow is there. So this small arrow is called mouse, okay, pointer. This small arrow, okay, on the monitor screen, it is called what? Mouse pointer. Okay. So you see, whenever you will move your mouse, so you'll see a small arrow on the monitor screen. Okay, that is known as what? Mouse pointer. Okay, now So when you move the mouse on the mouse pad in any direction, the mouse pointer also moves in the same direction on the screen. Okay, suppose this is your mouse. Okay, and you're keeping the mouse. So when you will move the mouse, if you move the mouse on the left, this mouse pointer will move on the left. If you're moving the mouse on the right side, so this mouse pointer will also move toward the right side. Okay, so whichever direction you will move the mouse, okay, in the same direction this mouse pointer will also move. Okay, it will also move in the same directions. Okay, so you see the small arrow when you look on the monitor screen, at that time try to move the mouse. So when you will move the mouse, you will see this small arrow will also move whichever direction you are moving. If you are moving toward the left, it will move toward the left. If you are moving it toward the right, it will move toward the right. Okay, so this shows that the movement of mouse pointer depend upon the movement of your mouse. So whenever you will move the mouse, this will move. If you are not moving the mouse, it will be fixed in one place. So when you will move it, suppose I am holding mouse and I am moving the mouse on the right side, it will also move to the right side. If I am moving it to the left side, it will also move toward the left side. Okay, so you see, so this mouse pointer, it can be seen on the monitor screen when you on the monitor. Okay, and whenever you move the mouse, you'll see a small arrow. So the small arrow is what it is known as. The small arrow is known as mouse pointer. M-O-U-S-E, mouse, P-O-I-N-T-E-R, pointer, mouse pointer. Okay children, so you see this was about your mouse. So you see, we talked about mouse and the right left button scroll wheel, okay, a small ball, a light. So you see, mouse is also an important part of your computer. So without mouse, so many activities are there which cannot be done in your computer. Okay, it cannot be done in your computer. So you see, drawing, playing game. Okay, so many activities are there that we do with the help of a mouse. Now you see, when you draw, when you want to put a color, okay, you have to select the color. So that selection of the colors also you are doing with the help of a mouse only. Okay, you are doing it with the help of a mouse. So you see, mouse plays a very important role. Once more, you see, I will tell you about the part. So this is your mouse. Okay, so mouse has a scroll wheel. Okay, when you will move this small wheel, what will happen? The page at the top, okay, you can move at the, you can go to the top, you can see the down part of your page, what you have done. So by scrolling, you can go upward and downward. Okay, this is your right click on the right hand side. So whenever you are right hand side, on the right hand side, you will be having a right button. So when you put a right click, you have to click on the right button. Left button, so if you have to press left click, so you have to press this left button. So this for is left click, this is for your right click. You know, so many activities we do with the help of your left click. When you do the diagram also, like when you make drawing, okay, when you put a color, at that time also most of the time you are using what? Left click instead of right click. If you want to refresh, at that time you are using. Okay, so you see, most of the time you use the left click, and for the right click there are different types of other functions are there which you are going to learn later on. Okay, so you see, and you have seen the scroll mouse, ball mouse and optical mouse. So in ball mouse, under the mouse there will be small ball. Okay, when you move, that ball will also move. And in optical mouse, instead of ball, there is a light is there. Okay, there will be a light, laser light. So that light will help a mouse to move on the mouse pad. Okay, so you see, when the time is changing, so at the time a new type of things comes out with a new technology. Okay, so it will benefit, it will give new ideas. And the last what we have learned about the mouse pointer. Okay, so you see whenever a small arrow which moves on the monitor screen, so that is called what? Mouse pointer. So when you move a mouse, okay, when you will move a mouse, it will move toward left. When you will move the mouse to right, it will move toward the right. Okay children, so I have taught you this much. So you will be learning. I'll give you the work. You please do your work. Okay, thank you for today.